Oh, look at this little rabbit. It's so cute. Here, Reapings everybody, welcome back to another episode of Serious Cruise Adventures in SeriousPack. Alright, I've been doing some work off camera, worked a little bit on the Thaumcraft room and also prepared some of the items we need for the inventory system. So let's take a look at the Thaumcraft room first. You can see there's a little bit of... Oops, I probably shouldn't do that. Hold on, I forgot I had my pickaxe equipped. Sure, let's just fix it like this for now. I'm using this this glove from Tinker's Construct, and I added haste on it, 4 modifiers of haste, and now my pickaxe is so fast, too fast. I might actually make a third one and just I don't know, make it slower, or I guess I can unequip it if I don't need it. But anyway, this is the entrance for now. It's alright. Added a cane door here. Those are pretty cool. I think only you, the one who places it, can open this door. And then we also have the arcane pressure plate where you can right click on them and change the settings. So you can say we'll trigger on anything except for you, or just on you. Yeah, that's all the options that there are. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of glass there. And this is pretty much done, except for this wall is not quite done yet. So this is what I came up with the ceiling now. I think it's alright. I always have problems with ceilings and stuff, but I kind of wanted to implement more of this silverwood, of those silverwood leaves, so I thought that might kind of work. I placed, you know, some chests here, my armor stand. We have the drawer still here, a little bit of light, just like that. There's some graphical glitches going on here. The beam is somehow going through the wall instead of going through there. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. As you can see, some beams are missing, but they're still working. Like I mentioned last time, they're a bit buggy. We have our cauldron area over here, and I made the Everfull urn from Thaumcraft Exploration. I think this also has another name. I think, what's it called? I think in the book it's called something else. Thaumcraft Esoterica. I don't know why it has different names there, but this is pretty cool. If you have anything nearby that needs like water, for example a cauldron, if I empty this, like if I can actually empty this while I'm not doing anything, yeah, like this, the urn will just refill it again. So it's pretty cool. Not too expensive to make. It's a fusion recipe, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, this is the final infernal furnace area. I moved the cobblestone generator down here, so we have a chest full of that. And I made this little, you know, staircase going up into this room, so we can just drop things. I kind of like the way this looks, especially with all just those great wood planks. It kind of looks cozy. I don't know. I kind of like it. And I also made this guy, this creepy brain. Ooh, this is a brain in a jar, which you can get once you get the infusion going here. It's one of the things down here. And this is also forbidden knowledge, so you will get some warp and you will get strange effects. And it tells you all about what it does, but basically it absorbs experience points. Do I still have this like bottle of enchanting? No, I had an NPC that gave me one. But yeah, every time you smell something now that would give you experience points, instead of like having a ton of experience points lying around, this guy will absorb them, and you can just like right click it to get them back if you need them. So that's pretty cool. It didn't have a lot because it didn't smell much. And then I started this area over here. This is a room where we're gonna place a specific device later on. Probably not today. Gonna do that next time, maybe. I placed my bed down here just so I have a place to sleep as well. And this here goes down to the storage room, kind of behind it on this side. And you can see I also placed more of these V relays down here because we will need this today. And the way I plan on doing this here, if you look at Artifice tab, we have these guys, arcane levitators. And how expensive are they? They seem to be pretty cheap. So why don't we make one right now? Those are really cool. Oh, is that not the right hole? Oh, it's here. I dug down many times. Let's also place this block back. I think it was like here. Sure. I kind of made this look like it's like collapsing there or something. I kind of like that. Yeah, so why don't we make this? We just need a nitro. I think I only need one levitator. And what else was that? Niter, 2 iron, earth, and air. Okay, and 2 iron. Okay, I should have something on me. Okay, so it was earth, air, niter, the two iron, and just some planks around. Pretty cool. And with our recharging system here, it's no problemo to get this all filled back up. But those are pretty cool. We're gonna place one right down here at the bottom. And basically what it is like a it's a levitator. So if you stand on it, it just pushes you upwards. And I believe the distance is 10. Yeah, it's 10 blocks up into the air. If you stack multiple, like on top of each other, it like combines the strength. So if you have 2 stacked, it will push 20 blocks up. And you can hold shift to go down. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of our like a cane elevator. Even though it's called levitator, I call it an elevator. There you go. So that is done too. Just need to decorate the hallway or the hole a little bit here. And also very lucky that this was exactly 10 blocks wide or deep. Alright, so, but we need to make a bunch of items now to work on the inventory system. And I think I mentioned a little bit last time that I unlocked these things, the Inventarium stuff. And it's a pretty big topic, lots of things to explain. But instead of just explaining them, why don't we just start crafting the items we need? Alright, so the first thing we need is some of these red crystals. So Automagy adds these red crystals that are kind of like redstone, but you can like move them up and down on walls. And let's see, I don't want to do too many at once. I think if we do this, 3 vitreous of those. I think if you fill the corner with too many things at once, then it... oh, did it? Still has some left. I think it accidentally consumed some redstone because there wasn't enough water. Yeah, like that. See, and now it consumed something. So we actually lost a little bit, but it's okay. And get rid of the rest. And I actually dug down all the way to the top, so the goop can escape into the environment. But yeah, those are pretty cool. They're like redstone thingies, you know, you can like put them on walls and stuff. So nothing super special, but pretty neat. But we will need them for certain recipes. Another thing we need is we need to turn these spider eyes into crystalline eyes. Crystalline eyes in Automagy are kind of like a way of pointing at devices or blocks or something. For example, there is this, what's it? The remote comparator. So you can have a comparator that reads a block that's further away, and to make, you know, to tell the comparator what you want to look at, you need to make these crystalline eyes. But we also need that for our inventory system to tell the those scribing stations. What are they called? Those guys, unseen scribe, to look at inventory, like the storage drawers or something. Well, we'll go over that in a bit. So we have those going. Just keep those in the inventory. All right. So next thing, I should have everything in here. I made these Scrivener's Oculus. Fancy name. Can we place them on the ground? No, you can only put them on these scribes. Those are like little glass globes where you put the crystalline eyes inside so that scribe knows what to look at. And we have a bunch of things here to actually make the scribe now. Let's see if I can remember the recipe right away. I made some of this bound enchanting paper, which you can use to make better... is it like this? Whoa, look at that. to make better enchanting tables, which we also have to do later. So I'm going to talk about that one once we do that. And can we craft them all at once? Yes. Now my wand is... No, it's still okay. Oh, wait. We only made one. Right. We need to do these scribes one by one, unfortunately. How's this one doing? Yeah, might be okay too. Alright, so we have these guys. Those are basically the stations where you would look at to see all your inventory inside. But we're gonna go check that out real quick. Let's break this. Now I'm missing my glove again. We can just take the elevator down, I guess. Might as well. Whee! And it is... It's a little bit funky if I keep holding shift, so we need to... Let's maybe dig this down a little bit so it's easier to get outside. Alright, so let's give this a shot. I'm gonna place one... Let's actually do it over here because we have some inventory as well. We just place them here. I might place some blocks below later to light this up or something. One over here. And I don't even know why I made 4. I only needed 3 actually, but... Whatever. Now we have one extra, I guess. Alright, and then you take these little Scrivener Oculus things and you put them on top. See, it's like an attachment for it. So that's pretty cool. One here on here. I'm gonna wait with those crystalline eyes, because normally what it does, if you place these things down, it checks the first inventory that it finds behind it, so like this way, which would be the storage drawer in this case. It will take that inventory type as its like content. So if you have like chests stacked here, and the first thing it scans is a chest, it will scan all the other chests in a 7 by 7 by 7 area around this guy. So it actually goes up and down too. We're not using the downwards thing yet, so everything should be in range. So that's like 1, 2, 3 into each direction, and then 1, 2, 3 from the center. So it should cover all of these things around here. So that's pretty cool. But right now they don't do anything because we need to hook them up to the actual Inventarium, which is this multi-block thing that is described here. So what we need is this Inventarium core, a bunch of bookshelves around, an amber block at the bottom, and an order crystal. So why don't I go get this already? I should have all the essentia. We need to make the remote comparator. That's why I made these red crystals. And some other things, and I'm gonna get this all ready, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I should have everything we need. I need more bookshelves soon. I think I'm gonna go to the Twiligth Forest very soon, so I can get some. Before we place this down, so last episode I mentioned that I changed things here because it didn't work the way I thought it was. So I always thought that when you have a storage drawer controller and you attach your chests or drawers, and then you hook up a controller slave next to it, that you can keep repeating this as long as you want. But that's not the case. So the actual range for the controller, and it's down here right now in this little corner, it is 12 blocks in every direction. So 12 blocks this way, this way, this way, this way, down and up. So you have like a 25 by 25 cube around the storage controller. And what the slave does, it is just it's just like an input or output bus sort of. So I have a hopper here next to a slave, and it can sort items in there as well. So if you have like cobblestone over here, 159 is the bottom one, and I put in some cobblestone, I will actually go up over here. So it's kind of like an extension just for input and outputs. So each of these drawers are connected by those trims down there, and I'm getting some frame rate lag again. I don't know why. I have to double check what that is. And so I had to move them all 2 blocks towards the center, otherwise they weren't in that 25 by 25 area. But yeah, now it should fit in, and there's more room for like have a second floor here if we ever need to expand the inventory, and then a third one and fourth one, I think. So it should be okay now. But yeah, let's give that a try. So I have some bookshelves here. We only need 8. Oops, but there's this thing where, let's actually look at this. Where does it say? So it needs these 8 bookshelves around, but it talks about how you can increase it. So it talks about how the scribe one works. The first container in a 7 by 7 by 7 area. The maximum number of unseen scribes allowed per Inventarium core starts at 1. Each order crystal cluster placed in a 7 by 7 by 7 area centered on the core increases this by 1. Each cluster also increases the distance which a scribe can be from the core. All right, so we can place like those order crystal clusters around here to hook up more scribes and to increase the range, so you can actually build this further and further away. All right, and then also with the bookshelves, each bookshelf in the area contributes 81 slots to the maximum number of inventory slots that the inventory can cover. That's 3 standard chests per bookshelf. Containers will not be partially included if its slot count is higher than what is available. The scribe won't rely any of its contents. Like you see some black particles. And then it talks about how to link them. The core must be within 10 blocks with 8 additional blocks allowed per order cluster. So this is the range. So it starts at 10, but with each order cluster you add 8 blocks to the distance. If the scribe is in range of multiple cores, it will normally be linked to the closest one. To link it to a different core, you should first mark that core as preferred by right-clicking on it with your wand. Alright, so it talks about a lot of different things. And yeah, those only increase it by 8. So we have quite a bit of storage in these. So, you know, we actually need quite a few of these bookshelves to cover all of these inventory slots. And especially when we add like upgrades to these, then you know, like so they can hold more, then I assume we will need more bookshelves as well. I don't know if it's gonna read the size of these properly, but we'll see. But then later on also there are these condensed archives, so you can actually take some silver wood and then make enchanting bookshelves. Well, first of all, you can make enchanting bookshelves with like enchanted paper and some great wood planks. And what they do, I think it mentions it here. So, does it say that here? It might not mention it. Somewhere it mentions. Oh, here it does. So the black enchanting bookshelf provides 216 slots, so 8 single chests instead of just 3 single chests, or whatever it was. Oh, 81 slots. Yeah. And the super fancy one, this ensorcelled bookshelf, sure, provides 486 slots per bookshelf. So that's, you know, that's a way of increasing that later on. But let's just keep going here with this. Let's just see what happens. I've only made this you know, inventory system in creative mode, like a single player world. So I actually never made this in a normal survival world, so that's going to be really cool. So we have our smart brain here. Just put it on top. Shift click. Oh, these torches are not allowed. You're not allowed to have anything in there. And there you go. Bam. And it turns into the Inventarium. Creepy thing. I think I already scanned it. So let's see. Is that... No, it seems bright enough, so we don't need to put any torches there. Okay, pretty cool. Oops. So if you now right click with your wand, it tells you we have 648 slots available for us and only 1 scribe. So let's place some of these order crystals around. I'm gonna place one here. Oh, did I only have 1? Wait, what? Oh, because I needed to place one there. Yeah, I'm actually out of order shards, so I need to go farm. Okay, so for now we can only have 2 scribing tools there. I mean unseen scribes. That's okay. But anyway, let's link them. Let's link this one, I guess. So you just right click it, and if it's within range, it like whoop connects to it. And now the brain is like, oh yes, I know you. And you can see we are actually using order V's from this relay now to power this guy. And let's also link this one since we have cobblestone in there. Alright, so those two are linked. Now I want to see, does this guy automatically detect these as a storage system? No, it doesn't. That's what I was thinking about, because otherwise you would see these items inside now. And you can also only right click them if you provide them with auto. So if we run out of auto V's, then we couldn't use them anymore. Right. Alright, so now we need these crystalline eyes. I'm just going to use one. And you right click on the container type. Oops, not like that. Just the container type, shift right click. And then you put this in this little globe. Bloop. And it shows you what type of container it is. You can see the storage drawer slightly in there. Aha, and now we can see all the items in here. Everything that's inside this cube. Very cool. You saw black particles. That probably means that we have too many items in there. We can actually place the rest of these bookshelves, I guess. I might as well. Let's place them like this. You can build this pretty high. Yeah, we see some black particles. So it's probably because there's too many items in here that it can't read. Did it fix now? It seemed to have fixed. So that might have been enough. Very cool. Yeah, it seems like it. So yeah, so on its own, this little scribe thing just shows you what you have. It lists everything you have. You can see in your entire Inventarium system that you link to, or just local. Right now, only this guy sees what's in there because we haven't linked this guy over here. We still need to tell this one to link to these types. And we also want to link to this type, because that's a different one. So you can put them in. I think you can put up to 8 in there. Up to 5. Okay, sorry. Up to 5. Alright, now if we right click it, we see everything. See, we see these trims and the amber and stuff that we saw over there. But we also see the cobblestone we have now. And if you disable this, you only see what's local. If you enable this, you see everything. You can search for it and everything like that. You can sort them by item or by name. So it's pretty cool. It's just a way of like seeing what you have in your inventory. So for example, if we put cobble in here, does it show us the stuff? Yeah, see, it shows us the compressed stuff too. Now here's a little problem with storage drawers and the Inventarium. If we look at this, at the, let's see, compressed cobblestone, it says it has 2. Now let's look at here, it says compressed cobblestone, we have 4. So at the moment, the Inventarium always returns twice the amount you actually have in a storage drawer. Yeah, it's a problem with how the mod handles the inventory stuff, I guess, from what I've read. If you use like chests or anything like that, it's fine. It's just the storage drawer mod that does that. I believe there's an update soon-ish, or maybe it's out already, that is supposed to fix it somehow, but I think the fix is to only show one stack at a time. It doesn't show like multiple stacks. So I don't know, I kind of like this double more than just seeing one stack, but whatever. It's hopefully this will be fixed completely one day. But yeah, it shows you everything double. So we have 63 spruce trims in there, 126. So yeah. But yeah, so you know, you still can't access anything. We can't right click and take items out yet. And this is the next step, which we haven't unlocked yet, which is down here. And that's something we'll do next. And also because you saw the black particles, just to confirm, it says 1125 out of 1134. So I think it's like barely possible to read this stuff. Or maybe we don't provide enough centiVs, I'm not sure. So there's one issue here, but it seems to be able to scan everything. I don't know. It might just be silly. I also wonder if it counts everything twice. Oh, that's probably it. It counts everything twice and then it shows it might have too many items inside. So maybe the one stack display is a better solution. You know, guys, we had this one for such a long time, but one thing I've never done is actually look at the at all the wand foci we can make. Normally that's probably something you want to make a little bit earlier on, because some of them are really useful. You can make a wand focus to mine, you can make a wand focus to replace certain blocks with others, which is one of my favorite foci, focus. And we have one for damage, like shock, frost, flame. So I think we should just make one, at least one for right now. My favorite one is the shock one. Just a little bit of air shards, nether quartz, and a potato for some reason. Because why not, I guess? I don't know. So let's just put this in here. So yeah, it's probably something I should have mentioned a lot earlier on. Oh, I probably did that the wrong way around, didn't I? Yes, there it is. One focus shock. So to equip it, you just select your wand, you hold F, and you can change it in the config, and you select what you want, and then you let go. And you can see on my wand now, there's this little globe, the little focus, and now if you right click, yeah, we can shoot electricity out of our wand. I love it. It's the best thing ever. Apparently I'm shooting it out of my nose. Huh, interesting. It does require some energy, so if you hold shift at the top left corner, you can see the 0.2 next to the air V's thing. So it means that every time we shoot, it consumes 0.2 of this V. If you want to get rid of a wand, you hold shift and then you press F, and you remove it again. There's also a way to enchant them. If you have the advanced enchanting table, you can enchant them like that. Or if you want to do it the normal way, the proper way, we can make the focal manipulation. But I think that's something for later. I don't really want to mess with that right now. But yeah, just so you know, you can make awesome wand foci, and there's a lot more to discover. Alright, but the, you know, the whole, like, requesting item stuff, that's gonna take a while to do, and I need to unlock a few things, craft a few things. There's a few more steps before we can do this, but, you know, for now we can look at the items we have. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I thought, you know, I'm always low on bookshelves, and one really good place to get bookshelves is actually the Twiligth Forest, because there are these lich towers that have a ton of these things. And also, just in general, the Twiligth Forest has a lot of ore nodes usually, and it has a lot of ingots and stuff, like ores and everything. And I'm kind of low on on all of my infused shards. So I think I'm gonna go to the Twiligth Forest tonight. Today, it's not night yet. Hopefully those flowers work with this. We'll see. Yes, it does. Awesome. To the Twiligth Forest. Alright, falling through the world. Always a good sign. There we are. Don't land in the portal again, please. Very cool, we're here. Oh, I haven't been in this world for so long. Alright, it's at a waypoint right away. So I'll never find it. Otherwise I'll never find my way back. Portal. Okay, let's see what we got here. I wonder if there are... Oh, well, there's already a lich tower. Now I know there's this progression system. How do I see... there's this progression system in Twiligth Forest now, so you actually have to go through the biomes in a specific way to unlock the other ones. So we arrived here, Twilight arrival. All right, so the next thing we can do is hunt some of the local wildlife and get the feather. That's probably from the crow, maybe, and then find some mines. Okay, that's not too interesting. Consume made bars. Okay, bug stomper. Defeat a spider in a hedge maze. Ew. Alright, so I think this is what we have to do next. Just kill something. It shouldn't be too difficult. I already see some aura nodes over there. And there. Oh yeah, there seem to be quite a few here. Are those those noisy bugs? Do they actually make noises right now? How's my frame rate? It feels jittery. It goes down to 30 sometimes. So I don't know how that comes across the video. Was that 60 frames per second thing? Ooh, fancy. Those trees usually have spider spawners inside too at the top. Look at these mushrooms. Pretty cool. I already lost where the tower was. Oh, it's over there. So maybe we just go over there and see if we can get inside. I thought you have to defeat the Naga first before you can defeat the Lich or something like that. And I would like to kill some local, you know, wildlife, but I don't see local wildlife. 118. I wonder if those nodes are like a lot bigger than any. Oh god. Okay. So yeah, that's probably the barrier. Can I touch it? I can touch it. What does it? What does it do? It doesn't do anything to me, right? Can I just break this? Oh, whoa, that's funky. That gave me a headache. Almost. Alright, it regenerated. Let's get outside of this. This is crazy. Oh my god, this is a giant node too. Dude, if they're also gigantic, that would be awesome. I think it was Vector Lux who told me a little bit about more the how to. Oh, I guess I have to kill you. There it is. How to do the node bullying a little bit better. And you know, the first node I made was just like, you know, we need a node just to power a few things. Oh god. But I think we'll need we need a better node for our inventory system one day anyway. Get away, zombie dogs, creepy guys. So we might as well try to make a really good auto one, and that's already a big auto node right there. We can just use that one and turn it into a CV one. But we're not here for Thaumcraft. Stars are a little bit jittery, but server should be fine. Alright, so where do we have to go next? I think we need to find that raven or crow or whatever. I know I said we're not here for Thaumcraft, but oh my god, 123. Oh, I'm gonna love this place. All these nodes. Alright, there's a little house over here. I don't know how much we can record in the Twiligth Forest today, but this is pretty exciting. I haven't been in here for so long, and you know, every time I've been in here, okay, let's. Oh, hello. I didn't know he's spawned. Kind of scared me. Okay, he gave me those berries, right? Torch berries. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. There it is. I think we needed a feather. Yeah, every time I've been in here, I was like already overpowered, so there's no challenge to this. We don't have a really good armor right now, so oh god, that's so good, so good. Yeah, we don't have really good armor right now, so it should be okay. I'm not gonna kill all these crows. Oh, that guy killed himself. Where did you come from? From the mushroom, I guess. All right, let's take a look what we got. We got the raven's feather. What can we make? A map, I believe. Maybe. Oh, is it this? The map focus? Yeah, I think we have to make this. So we have the berries. We need some gold, glowstone, and some paper. Okay, is this what we have to do next though? Let's double check the achievements. I really wish there was a book to this or something, because going through the achievement list is pretty annoying. Yes, wizard With fire it writes. Aha, so we do have to find the Naga first. And the map just makes it a lot easier to find it. Wow, we traveled already quite a bit. I could probably just fly. Oh, I think he's down there. Yeah, I think that's where he is. He's always in this big maze. So why don't we just head down there and see if we can fight a Naga. And then probably gonna call it here. But yeah, definitely gonna explore this quite a bit more often now that we have access to it. It's exciting. And I want to do this before we have like crazy armor and everything. Ooh, chickens. Pumpkins. I like those mushrooms. Oh yeah, they have lapis blocks at the top, those obsidian pillars. Strange. Oh man, I'm gonna be so happy here with all these nodes. You know, this is actually a pretty good place to live too if you want to do like magical stuff. And I'm curious if we find a lot of, well, there's already one. Infused stones. I'm not gonna harvest them right now because we don't have much time. I would like to see the Naga, who might actually kick our butt. I think what I'm gonna try is just, you know, get rid of my jetpack, put on my chest piece and just fight him like this, or her. We do have keep inventory on death, because otherwise losing stuff is annoying. Oh yeah, there it is. What's that in the middle? Is that where he spawns from maybe? Oh yeah, it's a spawner. So that one probably... This is like two aura nodes in one thing. Oh my god. Okay, hello. Let's get our armor out. So we should be okay even if we die. But I would rather not die. I had a strength potion on me once. Oh, I still have that. I don't have a bow, so we have to do it close combat. So that's gonna be a little bit tricky because with the server and everything, it's probably gonna lag like crazy. But we do have a potion, lasts for 3 minutes. Let's just touch this. Okay, he's not spawned yet. Do we have to like be inside before he... Oh, there he is. Okay, Naga. I think he can break blocks. Oh, he's killing everyone. Alright, let's just go in. We have our armor on. Geronimo! Yeah, frontal attack. How are you doing? Okay, you're somewhat hurting. I do have my runic shield too. That slowly recharges because we have this battery. Oh. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can do this. Okay, one of his speeds. I think we have to hit the head, right? We can't hit his body. Oh, he's weak. I thought we were a little bit more strong. I guess our sword is somewhat strong, but... Ah, come here. Yeah. Suck it, Naga. Awesome. So what do we get? We got a heart. We got Naga scales and a trophy. And we have strength still on us. Oh, very cool. Okay. I think we need a trophy to unlock something later on. So I'm just going to keep that on me. I'm going to probably put this in here for now. We keep the keep the rest. All right, that was not too bad. Let's just quickly look at the achievement list. Are we able to go into the tower now? Because this is really the only thing I would like. Yes, we can. I would like to do right now. Okay, cool. So we should... Let's go have a quick look at that. It wasn't too far away. Let's put on our jetpack so we get there faster. And all these nodes, I'm gonna collect you all. Is that a golem on top of a mushroom? That's a good spot to land on, I guess. Not really. I really wish they would fix those. I would like to fight one of those guys. It's unfortunate. Alright, so we shouldn't see this weird crazy barrier anymore when we get nearby. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was something, but there was nothing. Yeah, seems to be better. Alright, let's land. Have some steak. I hear some bad things. The sound for me is pretty low because I have because I'm playing the audio from my TV again. It's too warm for a headset. Okay, a zombie spawner. You know, I might actually keep the zombie spawner. I need a lot of these brains nowadays. So having a spawner for zombies might not be the worst idea. See, we are getting quite a few. Okay, let's just light this up though, so it doesn't keep spawning. Should be okay. We should probably have some blocks on us. I just want to see if we can find some bookshelves. This goes to the main room. Ooh, they have a tree now. Fancy. Let's see if we can get upstairs. What a strange room with this souls in. Ah, yes, here we go. Hello. My books. Goodbye. Hey, take your hat with you. What do we have? Oh, fire charge. I'm gonna take this because one of the one foci needs a fire charge. So with my awesome shovel, which has silk touch, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all of these. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna end the episode here though, because it's, you know, getting pretty long again. Oh wait, we have a legendary bag. Okay, let's at least take a look at that. Just pick up our bookshelves. What do we have in here? How legendary is legendary? 2 compasses, whatever, and a bunch of rings. You know, it could be worse. But yeah, I'm gonna collect just these bookshelves and I'm gonna head back. And yeah, it's something we can do later. We still have to go back to that one roguelike dungeon as well. I never finished that, so you know, some adventures to come while I'm trying to get all the other stuff for our inventory system ready. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you know, if you have any questions or any comments or whatever. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.